Hey parents and teachers, before we begin, remember that you can get hundreds of free videos for kids of all ages at PragerUKids.com. Subscribe today for updates. Welcome to Guess or Mess, the game show by PragerU Kids. I'm Xavier, and in this show, if you answer a question fast and correctly, you avoid getting totally gross and messy. Joining us today, we've got
Daisy
and
Brady.
Before coming here, each of you read our PragerU Kids digital magazine about Ronald Reagan from our website. Now we're going to see how much of it you remember. Here are your messes for today. Movie popcorn, alphabet soup, summer sunscreen, nacho cheese spray, sauerkraut wrecking ball, mystery balloon, nuclear waste slime, hidden messes, and a pie in the face. Before we play, Ronald Reagan was the 40th President of the United States from 1981 to 1989. Following a successful acting career, he became one of the best communicators to hold the Oval Office. As president, Reagan cut taxes to create years of peace and prosperity. He helped the United States win the Cold War and made the world a safer place. Are you guys ready to play the game?
Yeah!
Awesome, the youngest player goes first. Everybody get your hands in the bowl. You're not allowed to take them out for the entire game. If you do, you lose a point. Understood?
Yeah.
Awesome. First question's for you, Brady. Ronald Reagan's path to the White House differed from most presidents. What job did he have before entering politics? A, circus performer, B, professional athlete, or C, Hollywood actor?
C, Hollywood actor.
That is correct, Hollywood actor. Reagan worked as an actor in Hollywood and appeared in more than 50 movies between 1937 to 1957. Newt Rockney, All-American, and King's Row were his most famous films. He also hosted the television series General Electric Theater. Reagan was once one of Warner Brothers Studios' most popular actors. Guess or mess, Ronald Reagan? Mess one. Oh, Daisy, do you like popcorn?
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like movie popcorn? Well, how about extra buttery popcorn? It's like a bucket full of cholesterol. You want some in your hair?
I'm good.
You don't like popcorn when you go to the movie theater?
I do.
What's the difference?
This one's like slimy.
I guess that's why I got fired when I worked at a movie theater.
What?
I thought everyone liked their popcorn slimy. You don't want to be buttered up? Next question is for Daisy. Reagan was such a great public speaker that he was nicknamed what? A, the eloquent communicator, B, the great communicator, or C, the great orator?
B, the Great Communicator.
That is correct, the great communicator. Reagan was known as the Great Communicator and delivered inspiring speeches with grace and humor. His political career began with a well-received speech during the 1964 presidential campaign. Throughout his presidency, Reagan spoke in ways that motivated Americans to be patriotic and confident. Does this make me a better communicator?
Not really, no.
I thought that when you're really loud that people understand you better.
Doesn't make you a great communicator.
Huh. Then maybe I don't need this. Well, the megaphone didn't work, but I wonder if my alphabet soup will help communicate this message to you. Or will it just be more jumbled up?
Be more jumbled up.
Oh well. Oh, that is so gross. Oh, it's on your shirt. Oh no. 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 It looks like baby food. To my hair. Well, isn't the message clear?
No.
Well, the message is... She got the question right. Next question is for Brady. Before he was elected president, Reagan served as the governor of which state?
California.
That is correct, California. Reagan never intended to enter politics, but after giving a speech during the 1964 presidential election, people began encouraging him to run for office. In 1966, he was elected governor of California and served 2 terms. As governor, he reformed the state's welfare system so people could be more self-sufficient and rely less on the government. Nothing says sunny California like some sunscreen. We gotta protect your skin with butter on you.
No.
Would you rather have a sunburn?
At this point, yes.
You are a silly goose. This is good for you. You should mix it up in your popcorn. It looks like ranch.
That was good.
Oh, some very special sunscreen. Oops. And should I give you some rosy cheeks? Now you can be in the sun all day and you won't get a burn. And make your clothes look nice. Don't you like pink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's more. How much is there in here? Next question is for Daisy. President Reagan impressed the American people during his first year in office by surviving an attempted what? A, robbery, B, assassination, or C, impeachment?
B, assassination.
That is correct, assassination. On March 30th, 1981, just a few months after taking office, a disturbed young man named John Hinckley Jr. shot President Reagan and struck him in the lung. Reagan was the oldest president ever elected at the time, but he was very healthy and muscular. Doctors performed surgery and Reagan quickly recovered. Reagan joked with his wife Nancy saying, "Honey, I forgot to duck." Today is nacho day. Do you like nacho cheese?
No.
It's not that bad. See? It's not that messy.
There's more?
Aren't you glad that you were nachos for this? Get it? Nachos? I cracked myself up.
Cheesy pasta.
This is some cheesy business.
I think it's gone.
Is it?
No.
Hey, keep your hands in that bowl, because you can run, but you can't hide. It's not easy being cheesy. What's that sound? That means it's time for a Patriot Pop Quiz. Now, you each get a chance to answer a trivia question about America that was not in your Ronald Reagan digital magazine. But there's a twist. You'll both be blindfolded for your question and mess.
Me too?
Oh yes, you too. Patriot Pop Quiz question number 1 goes to Brady. The U.S. Department of Defense headquarters is located in which geometrically shaped building? A, the rhombus, B, the pentagon, or C, the octagon?
B, the Pentagon?
That is correct, the Pentagon. The Pentagon in Virginia serves as headquarters for the U.S. Department of Defense. It was completed in 1943 and is the world's largest office building and one of the most iconic symbols of the U.S. military. What do you think that is?
Mealworms.
What is that? I didn't know that mealworms spat like that.
What is that? Kind of sticky, but...
Is it sticky? Let's see how sticky it is. What is that? Is that some kind of fish? Do you like fish?
No.
No?
What is that?
Oh no, fish out of water.
Uh-oh. I don't like this.
So messy in there. Well, luckily there's no more. Patriot Pop Quiz question number 2 goes to Daisy. The president leads the executive branch of the United States federal government. What is the title of the person who leads the executive branch of state governments?
Governor?
That is correct, governor.
No, I'm scared.
In America, all 50 states have governors who serve almost the same role in their state that the president serves for the whole country. Governors are elected by voters in their state and are responsible for signing and vetoing laws, appointing state officials, managing the government, and dealing with emergencies. Look what we have, right from the sea. First, let's rinse off your hands a little bit.
Oh my gosh, ew. What is that?
Oh, the grossness has just begun. You're lucky you're not seeing this yet.
I don't know. Can Daisy see it?
Daisy doesn't want to see this.
I don't think I do either. Oh, it feels cold, ew.
How many heads does this thing have?
What? I can smell it. Ew, it's warm. Ew, I feel it. feels slimy.
Is
it alive? Oh my god, it's a snake! Wait, is it? Oh my god, no, please! Please, it's moving now!
He's so attached to you.
Please take our blindfold off before I die! Get off me!
Okay, you okay? You okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Let's take those blindfolds off and see what those messes are.
It's a snake, I already know it, but... Pancakes. No! What is that? Is that hair?
An octopus! And now back to Ronald Reagan. Next question is for Brady. When Reagan became president, the economy was in bad shape. What did he do to boost the economy? A. Lower taxes for the American people. B. Increase the size of the government. Or C. Started a war with the Soviet Union.
A. Lower taxes for the American people.
That is correct. Lower taxes for the American people. President Reagan signed laws in 1981 and 1986 that cut taxes for the American people and supported policies that reduced inflation. Both actions boosted the economy, which helped create 20 million new jobs. Do you like mysteries?
Not this kind of mystery.
Really? We can't always have what we want because I want them to lower taxes again. So I guess you do get the balloon. Why are you so scared?
I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know what it is.
Well, I think you're gonna love this one. Or at least Brady will. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. That got more on me than on you.
What is this?
It's spray cheese and shaving foam, and it's in my eyeball. You're welcome. Next question is for Daisy. What did Reagan famously challenge Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down?
The White House?
That is incorrect. Let's see if Brady can steal it.
A wall?
Which wall?
A big wall?
That is incorrect. The answer is the Berlin Wall. In 1987, President Reagan's speech in Germany called on Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down the Berlin Wall. The wall was built in 1961 to prevent East Germans from escaping communism into the West. Reagan's Berlin speech inspired millions of people imprisoned under communism at that time. 2.5 years later, in 1989, Eastern Europeans tore down the wall and finally experienced freedom. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. That worked out well. For your next mess. I wonder if this is what they used to tear down the wall. A German delicacy. Sauerkraut.
What is this?
Fermented cabbage. And you get some sauerkraut.
Ooh.
And a nice chunk for you. You want some in your hair?
I'm good. She does. No, please.
No. It's a cool wall. My man. That's the most disgusting wrecking ball I've ever seen. What does it smell like?
Stinky socks.
Next question is for Brady. In 1987, Reagan signed the INF Treaty. What did this agreement do? A. Increased nuclear weapons. B. Ended the Vietnam War. Or C. Destroyed nuclear weapons.
C. Destroyed nuclear weapons?
That is correct. Destroyed nuclear weapons. While he was president, some people accused Reagan of trying to start a nuclear war. In 1987, Reagan proved his critics wrong when he and Soviet leader Gorbachev signed the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, or INF Treaty. It was the first agreement that got rid of thousands of nuclear weapons. The treaty helped make the world safer. Right from the nuclear lab.
Uh-oh.
Safety first. If I can get this thing on. Some nice nuclear slime. Who knows, maybe it might give you a superpower. Or just turn you into a slime monster.
Oh, gross.
And a nice big chunk again. How does it feel?
Kind of actually feels nice.
Does it?
Yeah.
See, I told you the messages just get better here.
I don't think I want anything from this.
Really? So slimy. Want this too?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
We need to put this back in the lab. Now it's time for the final question, and this is an important one. Whoever gets this one wrong gets a pie in the face. And there's another twist. You must hit your buzzer first in order to answer the question. Make sure you listen to all the answer choices before hitting the buzzer. Understood?
Yeah.
Great, here we go. Democratic Senator Ted Kennedy disagreed with Reagan on many issues, but admitted that Reagan was the president who won the what? A, space race, B, Cold War, or C, war on drugs?
Cold War.
That is correct, Cold War! Reagan said he believed the United States could win the Cold War throughout his presidency. Many experts felt this was unrealistic, but Reagan never wavered in his belief. He was proven right when the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991. Future President Barack Obama also opposed Reagan but later gave him credit and said, "When the Berlin Wall came tumbling down, I had to give the old man his due." It's pie time for you and your octopi. Do you like pie?
Yeah.
Awesome. Have you ever had a pie in the face?
No.
Really? There's a first for everything at Guess or Mess. Today you befriended an octopus, you tore down the Berlin Wall, and now you're getting a pie in the face. This is basically your luckiest day ever.
Yeah.
In honor of Ronald Reagan, we have one of his favorites, jelly beans. He always kept a stash with him on Air Force One. Ah, delicious. And some nice chocolate syrup for you, because here at PragerU Kids, we do not care about calories. Wow, is that delicious. Isn't it a masterpiece?
Yes.
Guess or Mess Ronald Reagan pie time, take one. Hopefully we don't have to do a take two, unless you want two pies.
No.
Can I get a countdown, please? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
Do you like the jelly beans?
It tastes good.
Once again, someone appreciates my cooking here at Guess or Mess. Here's what we learned. Ronald Reagan was the 40th president of the United States. He was an inspiring public speaker nicknamed the Great Communicator. His policies reduced the size of government and restored American prosperity. President Reagan helped the United States win the Cold War and made the world a safer place. The winner of our 5-point star and American flag trophy is Brady. On our flag, red stands for courage, white is for purity, and blue is for justice and perseverance. Our flag is a worldwide symbol for freedom. It belongs to all Americans together as one through our differences. Did you guys have fun today?
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for playing with us and for being such great sports. Both of you are going home with gifts from our PragerU store. And we hope you learned something too. For more fun, visit us at PragerUKids.com and enjoy all of our digital magazines and shows. Now, shake hands. You're stuck in the slide. That's a slimy handshake. And give each other a high five. How about one for me? Ew. Instant regret. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you for watching. You know we've got more episodes, right? Watch the whole series on our website. And parents, you can subscribe at PragerUKids.com.